Dead secret.
Harris Bullard was found dead in his study 5 days ago. Nobody believes me, but I think he was murdered. This house in the middle of nowhere holds the secret. There's a story hiding here, and I'm going to cover it. If I'm right, there are 4 major suspects. Graham Wellington, Josie Herrera, Cynthia Peckman, Bobby Sawyer. I'm not leaving until I find out what happened.
Okay, so a murder mystery. Okay, let's just find out how these controls go. Dopey. Just find some evidence and get out of here. Okay. Professor found dead in home. Okay, I think we kind of heard that in the beginning. Harris Bullard. He runs errands for Bullard. He found the body. She's his assistant. That's his ex-wife. She looks kind of stuck up. But she's an inheritor of his estate. A former colleague. Tied tightly with twine. I can't open it with my bare hands. Got a key. Yeah. Investigate the crime scene. Okay, I'll do that. It's blocking the way. I can't lift this stuff with one arm. Do I got just one arm? I do. Okay, I have to look for the feet in order to go forward here. I can't leave yet. There's a story. This is it. The crime scene. Damn, I wish I could turn that music off. Yeah, that's a baker's lamp. Something is after me. It's creeping around the house, trying to get in. I'm sure of it. I heard footsteps outside and creaking on the roof. It's not safe here. I've taken the video focal lenses from their normal location and hidden them in the study. I've sent you a package that you'll know what to do with. Check the map for the mask. That music is horrible. Bullard hid something in this room. Very suspicious. They'll be a great hook for my open paragraph. Okay, well, I'm going to turn this sound down. You'll have to read along. Hopefully you can read this. The Snow Woman, adapted from the original translations of Cardio Hearn. An old man and his son climbed a mountain to collect firewood. It began to snow heavily, and unable to make it back home, they decided to pass the night in a small hut. In the middle of the night, the young man awoke to see that the door had been blown open. A tall woman with long hair and white kimono was leaning over his father, blowing her breath upon him. When she saw that the son was awake, she said, "You are a handsome young man, so I will let you live. But if you ever speak of this to anyone, your life shall be forfeit." Oh God, that's freaky. In the morning, the young man found his father frozen and dead. He climbed down the mountain alone and never spoke of the episode. A year later, he met and married a young woman, beautiful girl, and they had children together and were happy. But the night of his father's death still weighed heavily on his mind. One night, after having a bit too much to drink, the man told his wife about his encounter with the Snow Woman. She was furious. "You promised not to tell," she screamed, and before his eyes she became the tall woman with the long black hair and a white kimono. "If it were not for our 4 children, I would end your life here. And now, I will spare you for their sake, but if anything ever happens to them, you shall pay the price." And with that she melted into the wind and was gone. Weird. Very weird. Technical books. Advanced degree. Japanese masks. Well, that's pretty old TV. May not work. Wow, that's old. She's wearing a white kimono and standing in the snow. Old books covered in dust. tiny camera lens. A bleak painting. Page from a manuscript. I'm going to take a drink before I read this. My throat is a little scratchy this morning. Okay. In 1926, I met a man who could see with his skin. His eyes were sealed with wax and bandaged, yet he remained aware of the room around him. We held up signs which he read, and fingers which he counted, even when we stood behind him. After the performance, I gave him $200 for the secret. He explained that he could see as long as some part of his skin remained exposed to the air. He described it as a shift in the wind or a slight breeze on his face. The subtle motion of the air on his arm. After years of focus and practice, he had developed the ability to form a mental image of his surroundings based only on these slight sensations. Excuse me. Needed another drink. Let's see. This man had achieved a form of idiofocus. Granted, he only had access to a very narrow range of sensory information, but the result was powerful. I immediately resolved to discover the secret of his ability. Now, almost 4 decades later, I am very close. There's a newspaper clipping here. It reads, "Eyeless Joe found dead in hotel." Weird. Okay, let's look at this body here. No body. Just a sketch. Dictionaries. This is where Bobby Sawyer found Bullard's body. He was dead for a couple of days. Oh, yes. That's kind of cool. That thing in the mirror. The picture in the mirror. I'm going to go through this other door if I can get there. Don't jump scare me. It's locked from the other side. There's no keyhole. Okay, so I can't get out. No key. Did I look in these drawers? Okay, I have 2 lenses. Harris Bullard. I am woodcutter. Your past has caught up with you. It is over. Yeah, who's woodcutter? I want the bottom drawer. Oh, I can open the package in the other room. Maybe there's some keys in there. Oh, who was that? Freaky. Addressed to J. Herrera and was sent from downtown Grove. Yeah, how do I get the scissors to open it? Okay. Quadan? Whatever that means. The author is Lufgado Hearn. I want to know about that dude that was by me. Maybe you can help me move these boxes. So there's more in here. Uh-oh, the TV's on now. TV was off before. Look at that mask up there. It's staring at me. Okay. Actually, that's the kind of day I've got here at home. Cold and a little rainy. Well, I think that's where I'm going to end it for today. Whoa. You hear that sound? I don't want to go back in here. Okay, well, next time when I come back, we'll go back in this room and see what's up. Okay, take care. Have a good day. Bye.